We don't regard freedom of speech that important because we think our government at least reviewed the truth most of the time.
Not that relevant to our daily life because it's a really abstract conceptual.
Bookstore owners who got arrested and brought to China, and we think like this is totally unacceptable.
I'd like to say feeding the poor people would be the most important thing. Like every country's priority on developing their own economy in the short term, or like at least like in next 50 years or 100 years, economy development will be more important.
Chinese government doing pretty well because so many people like get rid of those poor situations, and now they have their own property, like have their own lives. They can even send their kids to foreign country for it. I believe the economic conditions for Chinese families is more important because if you can earn more money, you can get a higher education, which means you are able to know where something. Because your politic point of view is based on your experience of life. You have to see many things so that you can think many things. But if you cannot get education, you don't even know how to write a Chinese words. Then how can you tell which one is right for politics?
Like have our own right to get a chief executive who is like truly understand what we want and like truly care about Hong Kong. I think we try to get somebody who is selected by all the Hong Kong citizens instead of just selected by Chinese government. At least we can like we can know that it's like our own fault to do the bad decision instead of we just get what we can get. I also understand that economics is the first concern of the whole government. Like if we cannot have like food or like all the basic requirement that we can get from, we cannot talk about other things like freedom of speech and freedom of press, all the like political stuff. But for now, we think Hong Kong already have the like at least we do not afraid of like don't have enough food or poverty too much. So we try to get a better environment to our next generation by getting a better political situation.
So I think it's a really stupid idea for Communist Party to rule.
They got a better situation than China when we are under the control of British, when we are being the colony. It's better like, although we are like the second citizen of British, but we still think we got more freedom than we are under control of China. It's absolutely a country similar to North.
Not just the Chinese government, even the American government hides something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Snowden, the surveillance scandal, that FBI hide a lot of like secrets